Hi guys, welcome to Improved Garage. So today I thought I'd just do a quick vlog, talk about some of the things that I have going on, maybe get some input on future content. I don't normally do vlogs. I don't know, find it strange to like have a conversation with somebody who's not on the other side of the camera, but anyway. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. It's been a really busy couple of weeks. So today is Sunday, April 14th. We just got back from vacation. We spent a couple days in Mexico and Riviera Maya, which was fun. My parents came into town, hung out with us for a couple days as well. Did a bunch of stuff around that. Today's Sunday, and like every other weekend, it seems this year, it's rained the entire weekend. It actually just stopped, and it's Sunday afternoon, about 2 o'clock right now. So literally just stopped and kind of cleared up here. As you guys may or may not know, I bought a house earlier this year. Well, this house that we're in, we were renting it previously, and our rent was, everyone's going to say, oh, why'd you spend so much money on the garage? Well, everything I did was removable, and also our rent was dirt cheap, so I didn't really mind. So anyway, we bought the house. I've had some stuff going on with that. I've been doing some work around the house, changing out, ceiling fans and lighting, and I'll have some videos that are going to come out that are going to be house related. You might find those boring. Maybe you're not at that part of your life. Maybe it's just something that you're not looking for content on. I'll try to do those on a different day and specifically call out that they're house videos, so you can skip them pretty easily if you want to. I'm not looking to turn people off from the channel. I have a full-time job. I try to release like 2 videos a week every single week, and sometimes it's really hard to do that, especially if I'm working on projects and stuff around the house as well. So we're adding solar this week. So I signed the proposal for that in February, March, I can't remember now. I guess in March. And we're getting 2 Tesla Powerwall 3s. We're getting 24 410 watt panels. We're going to produce about 130% of our usage aggregate over the course of a year, and it's going to net out to about what we're paying currently for electricity. So it seemed like a no-brainer to do it. Our rates keep going up for electricity. We keep having power outages, and it's annoying. So I just decided that I was going to move forward with it. So I've been doing some stuff around that. They're going to be installing the panels this week. I was up pressure washing we have concrete tiles on our roof, so I was up pressure washing some of the stuff off of that, and just making sure that the roof was clean and everything before they cover them with the tiles. Swapping out a couple breakers. They need some space in my panel, so I got some tandems to just clear up a little bit of space for them. They'll do all that, but I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Basically, they're going to be here for 2 days, and they're going to interrupt my life for 2 days, so I'm trying to make sure that there's not a reason why they need to come back on a 3rd day. That makes sense. There will be some tool grid content coming up. I just got a bunch of stuff here. I started doing this screwdriver drawer. I think you've seen this one before. That's my wrench drawer. Screwdriver drawer I started doing, and I needed some more stuff. So that all just came in. OG moving to their new location kind of held up some of the stuff. They ran out of stock in a couple of these pieces. So I got some inspiration from Fred's garage. I think I'm going to do some powder coating on these cabinets and maybe do these doors in black as kind of a test. I'm not sure if I want to do powder coating or if I just want to do like an automotive finish on them with a clear coat. I go either way. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what that looks like. There are a couple stains and stuff from me dumping chemicals down them, or well, this one's actually from a bird was sitting up here and pooped on it. This is from chemicals here. I ran some stuff off the edge here, and it kind of ran down and etched the finish. It was an all-purpose cleaner that was straight and non-diluted. So I just picked this up. This is a JB4. So this is a not a flash tuner, a piggyback tuner. I got the Bluetooth adapter for it as well. This is for the Mini Clubman, so it fits Mini B48 after 2019, so this should fall into that camp. I've never worked with JB4 before. I have had experiences with burger tuning. I have spacers on my my F56, that one right there. So this is going to get installed in the Clubman. We're going to see how it works out. I was waiting for Dinan to come out with one for the Clubman, but they don't yet. The Clubman has a B48E which is supposedly slightly different than the B48. And that change happened in 2023. So 2023 and 2024, I believe, are different than the previous versions. Dinan doesn't have a tuner for that yet, according to their website and according to conversations that I've had with them. Burger Tuning says that theirs will work with the 2024, so I'm hopeful that it will. There are people that are running them on 1 series and 2 series that are running that same engine, so I'm fairly confident that it will. Should be a pretty easy install. There's a couple cables that are intercepting 3 sensors, 1, 2, 3, and then it just connects to the OBD2 port as well, and then this will sit under the hood. And I'll be able to connect to it with Bluetooth and make some changes and adjust my maps. I'm only going to be able to run like maps 1 through 3 probably. I'm guessing I'll probably keep it in 2, but we'll play around with that. We'll do some testing. I have the Dragy, and I've talked about that in the past, so I'll probably do like before and after pulls, 0 to 60 and quarter mile. I've done a couple in the Clubman under different circumstances, on different days, different times, different weather, and it's really consistent. It's all-wheel drive and it's a DCT, so it makes sense that it would be. But Rag Company TMA just finished, so I picked up some things. The edge guard pads, I got the white, the red, and the yellow, I want to say. I got 3 different ones: white, red, and I believe yellow. The yellow ones, oh, here they are. The yellow ones are right there. I got some of their Ultra Wool mitts. That would replace the OG one. I'm just going to see how they are. It's about half the price. I picked up ACA 520 and ACA 500. That was something that I believe Pan the organizer recommended to Matt at Obsessed Garage as an interesting thing to try. Playing around with those a little bit. I picked up Last Cut. I've heard a lot of people talk about Last Cut Plus specifically. So I grabbed that as well to try out. Never tried it before. We're going to see how it works. I picked up some white lithium grease. People are swapping out the grease inside the Milwaukee 5-inch polisher for a different grease, and it's supposedly making it a lot quieter, so I'm going to try that. I picked up a bottle of active foam to try. I've used SFN, which is more aggressive than that. I normally use GSF, which is way less aggressive than that. This one's kind of in the middle. It should be very similar to like Built Ham or Touchless. I'm working through the white diamond videos right now. Their stuff has been good. My next one is going to be on the panel wipe, which is right here, as well as their pads. They have a foam pad and a microfiber pad, and then it's going to be the polish, which is right here, diamond cut super finish polish, and they have a compound as well. I've been playing around with them a little bit on the Mini, just seeing how they work, and I do like them. They have good working time. They seem to clean up well. They don't dust. I'm saying that, but there's spots all over this, but that actually isn't from the white diamond. So like I did this quarter panel and that door with it. I'm going to do the roof, and I'm going to do this whole car basically. You can see there I'm using the Sony camera today. That's my Panasonic. It's kind of how I'm using it now. I picked up this new tripod, the small rig tripod, which I really like. It has the ability to be adjusted from small to full height with one hand. Probably need a bigger screen for it. It's a little hard to see with certain circumstances. I really like this new Sennheiser microphones. They work awesome. They have great range. And then I've been running everything off of one of these battery packs. This is a newer, which is like a Chinesium brand, but it works really well. It's a V-mount battery. And that just means that I don't have to charge. Originally I had to charge, this, a battery for this, and these. And now this battery runs the screen, it runs the camera, and it runs this light. And it runs all of them for longer than their original batteries do. And this guy just takes AA's, which I actually really like. I had the Rode microphones for a long time. They're rechargeable, they're cool, but they were always dead for me when I wanted to use them. That's my own lack of preparation sometimes, just because I've got a lot of stuff going on. Oftentimes I'm, kind of jumping all over the place. I'll have an hour here or there, and I'll do a video quick, and I'm not always leaving myself in the best place. I have a handful of other things to sell. I was thinking about selling the Sony camera. I'm not sure. I don't really use it. This is the first time I've picked it up since November. 5 months, something along those lines. It's just a lot of money to have tied up. I could be doing this on an iPhone. I probably will. These are all other things that I've picked up to test out. Some of these I bought. Some of these were sent to me. Some of them I've talked about a little bit here or there. These are just lines that interested me, or I thought that would be, potentially good content. So I've got the whole Coach Chemi Blue line coming up. I did the intro video on that the other day, but that's not going to come out until after I'm done with White Diamond. So I've got the Coach Chemi Blue line. I've got Renew So this is an interesting, I like their packaging. It's kind of like everything's plastic wrap. They're all like glass cleaner comes with a rag. The interior cleaner comes with a rag. So I'm going to be testing like their package. And I'm not sure if I'll like their rags or not. Like this guy, I'm almost certain that I won't, but maybe I will. I don't know. Give everyone a fair test. I picked up this Action Products stuff as well. It was really, really inexpensive, and I just thought it might be interesting to try. They have a foam cannon as well. I gave that to my dad. He'll try that out, I'm sure, and let me know how it is. I picked up Monkey Head, their whole line. APC, Gentle Clean, glass cleaner, soaps, wax, wet tire. Here's the other white diamond. This is their compound. The next video for them will be compound polish pads, and I'm hoping to release that next Sunday. It just depends on the weather. It's hard to get out and do a wash, and if I have to pull 3 cars out of the garage and put them in the driveway so that I could wash one indoors, like I end up with more dirty cars than I started with, if that makes sense. Because in general, if it's raining, we drive the Honda Passport, and if it's nice out, then we drive one of the other cars. So they tend to stay really clean. If I pull the Mercedes and the green Mini out in the rain so that I could wash the Mini inside to then do the polishing on it, well, then I ended up making 2 cars dirty just to clean one, which seems counterintuitive. So I might actually just rinseless that. It's probably the best way to do it, and then I can proceed. So these are 3 Armor products. Yeah, their iron and fallout remover, their panel prep, and their ceramic spray sealant. I've used them a little bit off camera, but I haven't done an actual video on them. The ceramic spray sealant I haven't tested, honestly. The other 2 I have. There's another panel wipe product. This is from 3D, just because I can't get a eraser here, and now apparently I can't buy Geon Prep here either. Some sellers will sell it, some won't. I don't know what the deal is. Armor's Decon soap I haven't tried yet. Their glass coating, and that's their Pro coating sitting there. I haven't tried either of those yet. So their glass coating and their Pro coating are going to go on the gray Mini. I have 2 white diamond coatings. Their Coating V2 and their Graphene Plus. I'm going to do the Honda Passport like half and half. One side with one and one side with the other, and we'll just see how they hold up. It should be a pretty good test for them. That car's, it's a daily, it sits outside. It's relatively dirty most days, and stuff like that. What else? I have some other things like Reveal I picked up the other day. I have PPF Wash I haven't tried yet. PPF Maintain, which I haven't tried yet. So there's just a bunch of stuff here to mess around with. Armor sending me their new rinseless wash. Should be here tomorrow. So actually that's going to work out well. So I'll do a rinseless test for Armor, and then I'll do a polish test for White Diamond this week and get both of those videos out next weekend. So I think that'll work out really well. Some other odds and ends. I'm testing what I think is the most expensive bucket that you could possibly have. This is a Yeti bucket on it's an Obsessed Garage dolly with a full 360 degree grit guard, the Yeti lid. So that's about as much money as it gets. I have these black buckets from OG, which I really like. I can't buy a single one. They don't sell a single one, and I actually don't sell the black ones anymore. They're talking about setting up a new line, so eventually I'll probably be able to get one again, but I just wanted a bucket specifically for rinseless car wash, and I just decided to mess around with that. I have some other videos coming out. I added mud flaps to the Mini. You can see them there on the front, which interestingly enough they don't make. So anyway, here's what I'm looking for. So if you are somebody who watches the channel, watches it regularly, let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know if there's any products you'd like me to test. Let me know if there's anything new that's coming out that you're interested in. Maybe you like the house stuff, want me to do a little bit more of that. I've only done a couple things in the past, like the Rev-A-Shelf organizers and some other stuff. I built a shed. Oh well, I didn't really do that on video. I will have a video on the solar. I will have a video on some Cree lighting coming up. Indoor, like CR6 and CR4T Adelites. I do have some other plans this year. I'm going to be swapping out that garage door opener to a jack shaft opener. I'm really thinking about powder coating the rails, or maybe even doing new garage doors. I don't know. This one has a bunch of they're wood doors, but my big one has a bunch of cracks in it, so you can kind of see what I mean. There's like splits and stuff just because this is 12 years old. So I went through and stained it maybe 2 years ago. I might just do that again, rather than spending a couple grand on doors that I don't necessarily need. Yeah, so anyway, feel free to comment. Feel free to make suggestions on this or literally any other video. I read every comment on every video. I usually respond to most things. If it's something that just says like, thanks for the video, then I'll just, you know, give it that little, it's like a heart. If it's, you know, if it's something where somebody's saying something or trying to interact, I respond to that. You can also feel free to email me, Jeff at Improved Garage, if there's something that you'd like me to test, or just have a, you know, larger question, something more elaborate, whatever. Feel free to email me. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you and have a great day.